you've got a lot of middle-aged white men around the table all called Tim.
Where do you think the pressure comes from when it comes to a lot of companies saying you need a degree? Do you think there's any thought process behind it, or?
I think it's, as I said, when I started, there was not much more than 5% of people went to university. As you gradually get more people going to university and graduating and getting in jobs where they're the hiring person, then the first thing is you want to employ people who are similar to you. So you end up with a lot of people who are... Michael Spicer does a brilliant sketch on one of his comedy shows of you've got a lot of middle-aged white men around the table all called Tim. And all of the decisions are made by Tim as very similar. You don't want that in an engineering company, but there is a danger that if you've graduated and you believe in your skills and you believe in your training, the next person you will employ will be someone like you who's gone through the same training. And in the end, you end up with a team of graduate engineers who are very similar. So that's one thing. The other thing is then you gradually tell yourself that the only way to be an engineer is to have a degree. And if you go on LinkedIn, you'll see endless conversations and debates about whether you can be an engineer, whether you can design a product if you haven't got a degree. And there are some people who have very, very strongly held beliefs that you cannot be a design engineer or you cannot be a development engineer or anything like that unless you have a degree, because that is the only way to be trained. And it's absolute nonsense. There are lots of apprentice-trained engineers who are very good. There are people who have gone through other routes and ended up in engineering who are extremely good engineers. If you've got the aptitude and you've got the natural ability with maths and science and all the other things you need, then there's every chance that you can be a very good engineer.
Yeah.